Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'm going to talk something about my dissertation. My dissertation topic is assessing the impact of incentive system on employee performance. Nowadays, with the development of the society, incentive system plays more and more important role in business world. It can not only stimulate the employees' passions, but also better for company's future development. Here, I would like to show my great thanks to all the employees and managers of China Telecom Shanghai branch, because with their help, I did my questionnaire and interview more frequently. If without them, my research will lose its value. Besides, I would express my special thanks to my supervisor, Dr. Antonis. With his professional suggestions and patient guidance, I would be able to finish my dissertation. What's more, I also want to thank my parents and friends both in UK and China. Now let's move on to the context of my dissertation. Here is the outline of my dissertation. It is divided into 5 chapters. Chapter 1 is introduction, Chapter 2 is literature review, Chapter 3 is methodology, Chapter 4 is findings and results, Chapter 5 is conclusions. Now, to begin with the introduction, in this chapter, it is divided into 3 small sections. First one is forward, the second one is aims and objectives, the third one is the significance of the study. With the development of the global economy, nowadays, human resource management has attracted continuous attention. It is worthwhile to assess the impact of incentive systems on employee performance. It is necessary for us to study the relationship between the incentive systems between both employees and employers. The purpose of this dissertation is to analyze how practical is it for the company and the employees. It is for a communication company to devise an effective incentive plan based on enhancing theory to maximize employees' motivation. The significance of the study is obvious. Incentive system brings a lot of good points. For employees, it can improve their working efficiency and working motivation. For managers, it can provide them a lot of profits. Now let's go to the second chapter, literature review. In this chapter, I have already read many articles, books, and journals about staff motivation on this topic. There are many theories to support it. Finally, I just choose these 4 theories to support my study. Proper motivation theories are guides of devising an effective employee motivation. First one is the empathy theory. It is an important theory in my dissertation because I use this theory to design my questionnaires. Victor points out the view that individual's behavior is determined by his or her expectation, but this feeling is difficult to measure. What's more, it had 4 variables: expectancy, instrumentality, balance, and motivation. The second theory is pay and job satisfaction theory. A doctor believes that just about an individual job. In other words, no matter they love their jobs or not, no matter they accept their jobs or not. The third theory is goal-setting theory. It is also an important theory in the working life because if a staff has his or her own goal, he or she will have motivation to do it better. Thus, the last theory is need theory. These theories have also been applied to practical management world, and it is supposed to be good for real work. Now I want to talk something about the methodology of my dissertation. Methodology is important when conducting research. Now let's talk about something about the research strategy. In this dissertation, I choose China Telecom Shanghai branch as a case study. I think case study is easy to follow and it is specific. When it comes to talk something about the data collection tools, I would like to say I use both quantitative and qualitative collection tools. I use one questionnaire and 2 interviews to support my research. My questionnaire has 3 types of formats. The first one is private employee incentive documents. 2. According to the 4 variables, I set some questions. The third one is demographic questions. After that, I would like to get some deeper information and data. So I set 2 interviews from both employee and employee perspective. Now I want to talk something about the research limitation. Due to a time limit, I just choose one company to study. Maybe it will shorten the study scope. And when doing research, some ethic issues problems should not be neglected. We should protect the participants' privacy. Next chapter is the findings and the results of my dissertation. First, I talk something about the background and the data analysis and the summary of the study. Through analyze the data and information from both questionnaires and interviews, some important conclusions can be reached. Firstly, most participants of the questionnaires and the interviews are from different parts of the company. The second conclusion is that most staffs complain about their life. They work without passion. Second one is from both questionnaires and interviews, I find some demoting aspects which made them feel unhappy and uncomfortable. The last chapter is conclusions. This research mainly puts emphasis on assessing the impact of incentive system on employee performance. Based on a Chinese communication company, in daily working life, incentive system plays a vital role and affects largely on employees' performance. In my dissertation, each conclusion is connected with aims and jobs. Now I want to give some recommendations for the further researchers and managers in the company. For researchers, I think my interview sample is too small. They can enlarge their interview sample size and get more information about it. And what's more, they should explore more variables, not just 4 expensive variables. For managers, they should know what the employees want, and it can create win-win situation. Thank you very much. Here is my reference.